We all remember a simulation gem called SimCity, and if you don't, then climb up from under that rock and take a look around, for Pete's sake. SimCity, created by Will Wright and released in 1989, became such a hit that it spawned several sequels and variations. It was a very popular series, and it lasted until the release of SimCity 2013, which we will not get into because that's a whole different story. Riding on the success of SimCity, Will Wright, along with Maxis, created SimEarth. I mean, why not? There's already a city building game. Why not play God and build a world? What would have been next? SimUniverse? Anyways, SimEarth was released for the Mac and Windows in 1990. Then it was released for the SNES in 1991. I walked into my local Blockbuster and found SimEarth sitting there on a shelf. Yes, we used to rent our games from a store, and we had to bring them back after we were done with them. It was awesome. There was only one copy to rent, so as per usual, there was no instruction booklet. This was around 1992, so there was no internet, so no way to look up how to play this game properly. It was just trial and error, basically. So I did what every other kid did in 1992 who rented a game and did not come with an instruction booklet. I button mashed and probably swore. The game really brought out my angry side. Now let me explain. The game was well received and was called absolutely fascinating, and it got some high scores in most of the computer magazines. And well, generally wasn't a giant hunk of crap. It was no Super Metroid or F-Zero though. The PC version does look aesthetically better, and it should, as it's a point-and-click game, much like SimCity was. The SNES version has some less visually appealing aspects, such as some of the menus and some of the gameplay main screens. It does look kind of blocky and choppy, and some of the icons and animations are just makes you wonder what you're looking at. The console version also needs the control pad to move the cursor around, so it's very clumsy and clunky to move the control pad around and the cursor and the arrow button. The Earth is a living thing, so you must manage it and help evolve organisms, control the atmosphere, temperature, and land masses. The game has 8 scenarios, starting along with a super basic one, moving up to a modern-day scenario. Overall, this game is probably pretty fun, if you were lucky enough to get a version with the manuals or instruction books. I didn't, so I had a bad time with it, and I kind of wasted $5 and my whole weekend trying to figure out how to play the game. I look at it now and I wonder if I can actually play it and do something with it to actually progress through, and I may have to do that. I'll have to read some instructions on how to play this game first, and probably some informational bits on the internet to see how this game works. Have you ever heard of this game? And if you have, did you ever play it? How was it? Were you able to progress and create a world that sustained life? Let me know in the comments below, and hit the subscribe button to be notified of new videos, one of which may be me playing this game in the future. Thanks for watching.